But guys, this week, Eden Hazard said goodbye to professional football at age
Hazard
32. Came in, joined.
I don't know the hype.
But Eden Hazard was a very good player.
Madrid.
No, Madrid, they no play
for the Madrid.
Chris, so are you saying that Hazard was not a good player?
No, I'm not saying he wasn't a good player. But the sort of acknowledgement he's
in his time, because you have to be fair, in his time at Chelsea, when he was in the Premier League, he was a very good player.
Hey, I'm not saying he wasn't a good player, but what I'm saying that where we are, they want to put him. No,
why do they want to put him?
Still,
what are people saying?
He had
the comparison is that he's been compared to Salah,
Mo Salah,
Cantona, level.
In terms of players who made huge impacts.
Look,
okay, who is more elite? Is it Salah or Eden Hazard?
Listen, look, I say this. All of us sitting around this table, in 25 years' time, when we tell our kids, when we watch the Premier League in our time, there's a question I always ask yourself, will Eden Hazard's name come to your consciousness very quickly?
It would.
Probably not.
Not very
if you write the Premier League story...
Not very quickly.
Let me ask you again. If you write the Premier League story...
not very quickly.
I'm coming.
But it will pop up.
I'm coming. If you write the Premier League story from 92 till now...
That's 92 to now is a large...
I'm just saying,
it's a large pool.
It's a large pool. But the point is that if you write the Premier League story from 92 till now, we can quickly mention... We'll mention Rooney.
Then Nathan, seriously,
we'll mention
to be honest,
David
it will be
Beckham.
difficult for him to get.
We'll mention Stevie G. We'll mention Thierry Henry.
Yes.
Mention Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer.
Eric Cantona.
We'll mention Eric Cantona. Right?
You mentioned Schmeichel.
So you mentioned Peter Schmeichel. You mentioned
Ronaldo.
You mentioned Ryan Giggs.
Yes.
Right?
You mentioned more.
Eden Hazard will get a mention. No doubt. He'll get a mention. No doubt. But the other names will come before Eden Hazard. Okay, but let's talk about Hazard's career. Let's focus on... As for all the other...
truth be told, he really disappointed me.
He didn't reach his potential.
Like how?
Look, he was so indisciplined. He didn't take care of himself well.
So for you, that's the disappointment.
That is, look, he was so good a player. Very low sense of gravity. Who could do anything with the ball. I think the move that should have cemented his status as one of the greatest
was the Real Madrid.
Beggars.
Okay, I get your point. So you feel that he built a good base at Chelsea.
And then
he needed to take his career to the
next level and then dominate at that level. At least he signed how many years? I think it's 5 years. 5 years contract. At least he needed to show the people of Spain how good a player he is. At least 3 years.
I think he falls into that category of players who I watch. They are doing well. They are brilliant, but I have this innate feeling that
hard enough.
I have this innate feeling that this guy, there's still a level that he can get to. So one of those players, one, Paul Pogba. Number two, Neymar. And then Hazard also falls in that.
Players who you feel could have moved to the next level. Okay,
I watched them play. Like, this guy is brilliant.
He should have seen Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi as his target and do things to challenge.
They were the S to the throne, and they never go to the throne.
Nathan, so let me say, there was a time when he granted an interview. I listened to that interview, and they asked him one question about where he wants to see himself get to. So this interview was done at a time when I think he won his second Premier League title with Chelsea. Yeah. And then he said something. He was like, he is an entertainer. He likes to play football, entertain people, and he's content. I remember the words carefully. And you see, to buttress this, Antonio Conte said it. Mauricio Sarri said it about him. All right? Jose Mourinho said it about him. There were several coaches at Chelsea during their time when they came in were like,
Chelsea as
Hazard
a
never
football
trained
club.
hard enough.
Chelsea as a football
And
club
Hazard
has to ban beggars. No beggar seller should sell to any Hazard.
just have to do that.
No, but it's true.
The equivalent is go fruit at the Ghana
But the point is that, away from all of that, you cannot take away When Hazard,
he's a good player.
Let me say something. Me, to be honest, I enjoyed watching him. I felt he could have done more.
You felt he could have done more.
He's in that bracket of players where the talent is there, but they are never ready to work hard enough.
Okay. Have you ever imagined that there are some people who are just content?
Oh yes,
I don't rate such players.
Because me, to be honest, if I'm a coach and I'm to pick Hazard and Salah, I'll pick Salah. Because I say Hazard is an entertainer, but Salah, in terms of impact, you are looking for a player. You are looking for a player to change
a game.
But Eden Hazard
Mohamed Salah. Come on, Nathan. Mohamed Salah is the man for you. Eden Hazard.
See, guys, Eden, listen, we might say all we'll say, and I agree, because when I look at Eden myself, I look at him with the same feeling that
there was another level.
I felt he could have, maybe because maybe because by the time he was probably making the switch to Real Madrid, maybe I felt,
look, how old is he now?
He's 32. So when he went to Real Madrid, he was what, 28?
He was 20. Yeah, he was 27.
When he got to Real Madrid, he was about 27, 28.
27. That was his prime years.
So you feel there was a lot more. There was a lot more
discipline, especially having been criticized by Mourinho
about
your weight and your eating habit. Antonio Conte, your weight and your eating habit. They all didn't say, look, you have this brilliant player who you could just, if only he can allow himself. That's what I'm saying. That if you had looked at Cristiano Ronaldo, you should have used Ronaldo as, look, his model
in terms of taking
discipline, taking care of himself. He would have broken into that.
There are multiple approaches to becoming part of the GOAT conversation. If not the GOAT, if you are not the GOAT, you can be part of that category.
That move to Chelsea, to be honest, the guy really chill. Like, he really chill.
No, you see, the point is, what do you want from your player? Because I felt that when Eden Hazard was at Chelsea, he delivered out everything they wanted him to.
And I'm saying that the point is, you can go with the Cristiano Ronaldo way, the latter part of Cristiano Ronaldo, where at the beginning he was like Eden Hazard, dribbling, step overs, just trying to beat his man.
But
and he ended up winning the FIFA World Best doing that. And Hazard never won it doing that. Then later Ronaldo realized, okay, I can do all the fancy dribbles and all, but if I don't score goals, I wouldn't have that impact that I can have on a game, decide a game. So he switched his approach and became more direct. That's the same thing Mohamed Salah has gone through. Mohamed Salah, when he was playing at FC Basel and playing at Fiorentina and AS Roma, he would dribble virtually everyone. But now he's more direct. He's scoring goals. And Eden Hazard, in that approach, didn't reach the Ronaldinho level. He didn't reach the Messi level.
But Eden Hazard was as direct as anything.
No, in terms of the dribbling.
When I listen, look, I don't think Eden Hazard was an extravagant dribbler. I think when he dribbled, it was effective. When he took the ball, he went past people and made things happen.
But he didn't get to the Ronaldinho level. He didn't get to the Cristiano Ronaldo level.
But you see, Ronaldo
just about the Premier League. That was his level. You see, that was his level.
I'm saying that Ronaldinho's skill. When you watch, not everybody can dribble as silky as Ronaldinho. That's a different type.
Cristiano Ronaldo did it the Eden Hazard way. He was direct and coming at you. I'm saying that he made it to the FIFA World Best and he won it in the Premier League.
Good. And I'm saying that when I watched Eden Hazard, he wasn't an extravagant dribbler. When he took the ball, he had pace. He knew what he wanted to do, and he delivered every day Chelsea wanted him to deliver.
But he didn't get to the Cristiano Ronaldo level.
We can argue and say that. Should he have pushed on more?
The Chelsea platform and the Real Madrid platform. There's a vast difference.
So after Chelsea, you move on to
you don't use Chelsea and get to Madrid it's beggars.
I get your point. So he didn't deliver. But it doesn't take away his skill. And I'll wrap up with
he's a skillful player.
Oh, yes, and I'll wrap up with this. There was something Samuel Eto'o granted. There's this very popular Samuel Eto'o interview he granted on French TV. Right? And he said something that many years on did come true. He said he told Eden Hazard that, Eden, you are talented, but without hard work and without a right attitude, this will cost you. And I remember Samuel Eto'o's exact words in the French interview. He said, Eden, ça paye cash. He says, Eden, it will cost you. It will cost you premium. This attitude of yours where you are not applying yourself well.
Cash.
Ça paye. Like, it's
ça paye.
It means it's costly.
It's costly. Ça paye.
Ça paye. It costs.
I thought maybe he wanted cash from
No, he told him he was telling him that it will cost him. If he says Sapay cash, it means that it will cost you a lot.
Sapay cash.
Yes, okay. It will cost you a lot. So I think we all look at it as we all would have wanted. Hazard did put on weight, but I'm saying that before those times, Hazard was brilliant.
Nathan, doesn't the same thing apply to Neymar? Doesn't the same thing apply to Paul Pogba?
There were players who could have moved on to the next
what
level.
Eto'o said.
Of course.
Doesn't the same thing apply to Neymar?
Yeah.
Doesn't the same thing apply to Paul Pogba?
Yeah.
That's why I put Hazard in that category.
Okay, so
these are players who are so talented.
They are lazy players.
They are lazy players. I'm saying that they did so well.
They lack the discipline.
I think that they did so well, but at least, and they could have gone to another level, but failed to get to that level.
But at least we have to recognize the great.
Oh yeah,
okay, let me take everybody's favorite Hazard moment as we wrap up. Chris, do you have a favorite Hazard moment?
I remember. I think there was the one he picked the ball.
The solo run against Arsenal.
Yeah.
It's also my favorite.
Yeah.
Your favorite Hazard moment.
And then his final goal against Arsenal in the Europa League. That was the final game.
I think the Tottenham Hotspur.
His final game.
I think the goal against Tottenham Hotspur also come to. Yeah, it also comes into the mix.
Was it 4-3, 3-2?
The 2-2.
Yeah. Keller.
The goal that Leicester fans celebrate. The greatest Leicester goal ever scored.
I think that and the run,
the solo run
against Arsenal.
I'll give you two. My first favorite is that goal because I think it was at the end of a very horrible season for him personally. But that goal to seal the Premier League win for Leicester City excites me so much. And then there was a goal he scored at Anfield. And I remember that goal.
Yes, the Carabao Cup.
Carabao Cup. In other words, I can't remember which.
Yeah, it was on the right. It was on the right.
I was in the newsroom where he was handed the ball.
Yeah, on the right.
Absolutely tore through the defense and put the ball.
I think he nutmegged one player on that part.
Yeah.
No, I don't go a beggar's tree. Will go nobody beggar's tree.
Don't do that to Eden Hazard.
Look, I really loved him.
Scorer of 110. And it wasn't 110 goals for Chelsea. 110 for Chelsea.
How many for Madrid?
Madrid was.
It was 4.
It was 110.
Just 4 goals.
No, level, you know.
Eden Hazard, look, enjoy your retirement wherever you are. You gave us great moments.
One day he'll coach Chelsea.
All right, guys, that's our show for today. Chris.